Lemon Outfit here, and today we are talking about this new Novsight wedge style tent. This one came in, and full disclosure, they did send this to me because they wanted me to give my opinion on it. So I'm going to. We're a small channel, and since the rip, Novsight's been awesome. They've sent us lights to go over, been super cool people. And then when they started to develop this tent, they sent us different renderings and said, hey, which one do you like? What ideas do you like in a tent? What bothers you about tents? And we gave them a whole plethora of stuff. So it's not a perfect tent. There's still, there's two things I don't like about it, but we'll get to those. Tons of stuff I do like about it. So Seth, without further ado, here's what it looks like. All right, so we got to put it on this Jeep and then we'll open it up and we'll go through it. But before we do that, here's the stuff they send with you, which is super cool. So you've got rails that go on top of it if you want to put some cargo rails on top. Here's your ladder. That's all normal stuff. They send you a patch kit in case you rip it up somehow. You got patches, glue, everything in case you rip the side of your tent. That's kind of cool. Super cool, I think these are, I'm going to check yet. When you're inside your tent, there's some little struts in there. I think these are locks for them struts. Because if you get a ton of snow or something on there, I've heard of tons of people who have that tents kind of come back down on them. This are a lock, one for each side, I think. We're going to check it out. Normal little brackets, but what's not normal, so they give you one mounting kit that already comes with these nice wing nuts. There's you can buy these. Venture to Rome just did a video, and you can grab these from like Home Depot or Lowe's for the sides of your lawnmower handles. Pretty cool. But it's nice they send them with you. And they also give you, if you just want to nut it, they didn't just give you the nuts, they also gave you a whole other set of studs, which to me is kind of wild that you've got a whole other set. And, which I've never seen before, they didn't just give you a cheap, junky open-end wrench on both sides. This is a cheap wrench, I'm sure. It says Gang 2 Tools, but it's a ratchet wrench. That's kind of cool. I don't ever think anybody's ever sent a ratchet wrench as part of the toolkit. But they got one there. Pretty cool, I think. So, me and Seth's going to get this mounted on the back of my Jeep. We're headed out to More Expo tomorrow, and this is the tent we're taking. So I took my Overland Vehicle Systems tent off, so I can put this, I can try it out, I can sleep in it, I can see what it's like. That'll be later on in this video, but I'll try it out before I tell you all about it. So, me and Seth's going to mount it, and then we'll talk about it some more. So as we're mounting this on the Jeep, a couple things I want to mention. Super cool things, because there's so many even nice high-end tent people who don't do this. I figured we'd have to take this screw out to slide in our bolt, because people do that all the time and it bothers me. But they give us a little indent right here that actually helps us to slide in there. That's super cool. But you know what's even cooler? So even when somebody does give me one of those, then I've got to lift it up to get it on the other side of the rail. How pumped am I when I look underneath and in the middle here, I've also got that indent, so I can slide back to my rail. It's the little things in life, really, that just make things a little easier, you know? So, good job to Novsight on that. I'm pretty impressed that I was able to slide those in like that. That's pretty cool on somebody who's kind of new to the tent market. Their lights, we love them. They are so good. The tent, I'm impressed with the way it mounts so far. We'll get it bolted on. We'll jump around in it. My wife and I'll take this on a trip. We'll get rowdy in it, and then I'll really know if it's a good tent. So we got this tent on, pretty basic mounting it up, other than the super cool features. So now we'll see how long it takes to set up. Got the ladder in the back here. Save these for later. Basic ladder, just about like everybody's ladder, I think. Pretty cool. I noticed straight away they give us hooks on this back here, and there's also hooks here on the driver's side. So make sure that ladder's all latched up nice. We got latches in the back and latches on the side. And a nice aluminum handle. I bolted this handle on. I see a lot of them are plastic. I was pleased to see an aluminum one. Little band here to keep everything tight for putting it back together. And a couple different shoe bags. I'm not a big shoe bag fan, usually just take them off. And we've got this little thing here. It's got little detents in it. We got to pop these detents here so we can set them up. Get this one here up. Maybe. Where's that one at, Seth?
That fabric strap might need loosened.
Looks like we're going to loosen up this tether here. Give us a little bit more room. A little bit more room there, and probably right here. There it goes. We needed a little bit more room on that one. So, probably adjust this back down now. But it was definitely too tight. So, first thing I noticed is this door. I love doors that unzip so you can fold them to the top. So many tents, even my Overland Vehicle Systems tent, it all unzips like this. So when I unzip this thing in the rain and I unzip it, it stays fastened at the bottom. So I'm rolling it into my bed soaking wet. I like that I can move this out of the way. The next thing I wish they would do, nobody really does it, some people do, but you don't see it very often. I want one zipper to do door and screen all at the same time. So this one here, they're two separate ones. It'd be nice if this zipper here was both, not just the outside door. I'd love to be able to unzip both of these at the same time. So I can throw this up out of the way and this is stuck to it, not separate. Yeah, there's no way that, yeah, this one, it's completely separate. I wish it was all together. That would be something kind of cool, but you don't see it very often. So it looks like in here we must have door pieces for them sides. We'll go ahead and stick those out. What all's in here? I got a bag in here too, probably my ladder bag. I was wondering if it had a ladder bag. It's got something.
Side window pieces for those holes.
For over here?
Yeah. There's a zipper on the outside.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of cool, I guess. You got these side window pieces here in case you don't want them on there. My OVS, they're made on there, so they're flapping in the wind when I'm not using them. And when I am using them, it makes it nice. They're just fastened. I do kind of like the fact that they unzip, so I can throw them out of the way. For the most part, I'll just throw them out of the way and I won't use them. So that's what these are for, is to hold those side windows out. Usually don't use a lot of that kind of stuff, but it's nice to know I have it. So I'll show you the inside here. This is the inside. It's got some little storage back here, loose storage, and it's a thick canvas too. It's dark in here. I noticed that. And you got some storage here. And that comes off if you want to take it off and move it around with you. Got side windows. Move them out of the way, open the windows. Nice little screen on there with a view of my dumpster. So there's that. And if we close this door, not even close it, I don't even have to zip it shut. I just put it down. It gets dark quick. With this window zipped shut, well, the door rather, but either way, we will see that it gets very dark very quick. I kind of like the sunlight coming in because it means it's time to wake up. But there's times where, there we go, with the time change, we're going to bed early out west. This would be kind of cool. We go to bed at 10 o'clock at home, so out west it's 7 o'clock sometimes. So that's kind of cool. I dig that. So we'll zip this back open. Throw that door back up top out of my way. Boop boop. Climb back down. Mattress. It seems like about as comfy as most stock mattresses. I am a bit of a mattress snob, so laying in it here, wish it was a little thicker, but I wish all of them were thicker. So we'll climb down here. And one other thing I had a problem with, just honestly. I wish there was a pull to close this. Normally you get a strap that you can grab to pull them down with, not just the handle. I really like having a cloth piece that hangs down a strap. So here's it on the outside. It's a super cool looking tent, that's for sure. Little sun glare off the top, but they've got their logo and stuff on it. I super dig that. As far as looks, it's an awesome looking tent. But the other thing here, a lot of them have bottoms and some don't. This one here, you got your fabric on the bottom in between these aluminum slats, which is different. It definitely helps on the weight. I'll throw all the specs for this thing up because I don't remember them all as far as what its weight is, the size of the bed. It's a light tent. The tent I took off probably weighs 60, 70 pounds more than this one. So it's super cool. So we're going to get out on the road and use this thing. And the next time you see it, it's going to be me using it. I'll let you know how comfy it is or how comfy it's not. So I'll be right back after I use it for a couple of days. I lied. I said I'd be back in a couple of days. I'm back right now. I wanted to try out these little pieces they sent you because I thought they were for here. So this strut right here, I bring a strut lock with me. I got a little thing that goes on here made for hoods. But I've never seen a tent company give you anything. So in case a lot of snow and weight gets on that doesn't cave in on you. These did. So the big tent guys need to take note of that. That is super cool. Something small and easy you can keep in here so that can't close on you in a bunch of big storm, a windstorm, snowstorm. Super cool. They pop on and off nice. They give you a nice little bag for them. So now for real, I'll be back in a couple of days. Alright, so we went ahead and used this tent for a good, probably close to a month. We've had it mounted on the Jeep now. Took it on some trips. I've slept in it. So here's what we got after sleeping in it. You seen what I thought whenever I got it in, so here's where we're at now. I thought it would be a big deal just having these rails here on the bottom and not having some sort of metal there like I'm used to. It wasn't. Through the mattress, I can't feel these. We drove through the pouring rain, slept in it at night. Nothing gets wet. This is all very well waterproofed. These rails, so it's not a problem the way that they are. Even though I didn't initially like it, it doesn't bother me a bit. The pull strap, not having a pull strap to close it, still bothers me. I think there should be something. To me, it is an easy fix. But when you buy a tent, especially, I mean, these retail for $3,000. I do have a promo code for you. Save you some money if you want one. So that'll be right there or somewhere in the description. But yes, I still wish I had that. So I still got to get up here. This here, normally this all folds in. So if I was closing it, this is going to push in. And I got to reach up and grab it like this. I don't like that. I wish I didn't have to do that. I like it to where there should be a piece of fabric sewn into here that you grab so you can pull all this down. I think that would be a great idea. That is probably my only complaint on this tent. Everything else I think was very well thought out, clear down to like we talked about. The mounting, how they have extra holes so you can slide stuff in it. That was perfect. Somebody should have thought of that a long time ago. Most of the tents we installed don't have anything like that. The shoe bags and your little phone bags and stuff, they worked out really well. It's got a clear piece up here. You can actually slide a tablet in it and watch TV. So that's super cool. The mattress itself, like most of them, it's tolerable, but it could use a better mattress, but that is pretty much all of them. Every one I've ever slept in, it could use something. It does have its shoe bags. Normally not a big fan, but these ones click on and off pretty easy. We did use these on our trip. We put our shoes in here at night. But as far as the inside, check it out. Here's these pouches we were talking about here. They work very well. You can stick your phones in here, change your money out of your pocket. That's what it works out good for me. It's got these vents up here. I didn't actually use these, but you could, so you could see outside. It is very dark in here when everything's closed up, so that works well. And these windows, they're massive. I really like these big windows. We got another little thing down here if you wanted to get some more light in here. If it's daytime, we're usually not in our tent. So And as far as condensation, we didn't have a whole lot of problems. Very little condensation. I opened this flap up here to get some hot air out while we're sleeping, and it seemed to work well. We had a little bit of moisture on the ceiling, but nothing that was dripping. And here's your thing here. You can put your tablet in here so you can watch TV or something. We didn't utilize it for that. I utilized it for dirty clothes. It works out well for that. So that's it in a nutshell. It was an awesome tent. We really like staying in it. So you'll see more of it either on this Jeep or on other Jeeps. So overall, it's a great tent. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect. The pull strap I really wish was different. I wish the price range was a little bit lower, honestly. Love the tent though. If you're looking for a tent, it's definitely a great option. There's a lot of tent options out there, which is good because it's gonna make some of these manufacturers come up with new ideas and really get the price down, I hope. So if you need one of these, you got a promo code in here, save you a couple dollars. It actually brings it to a pretty good deal. So check them out, and thanks to Novsight for sending this to us. We're gonna put it to good use, and after I've got it for maybe a year, I'll probably reach back out and do another a year of ownership post on it. So that was it. If you like stuff like this, give us a like, subscribe, and comment in this if you got anything else, any questions on it. Have a good one.